The person you see dancing here on the screen is Emma Tobias, who's joining me for this show. Hello, my name is Paul. I'm based out of Los Angeles, where it's going to be sunny with a high of 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. And this is Paul and YouTube in the morning. Joyeux Mardi Gras. Laissez les bon temps rouler. Emma, would you like to tell people who you are?
Oh, hi. You froze for a second again. I think my internet is really bad.
Uh-oh.
Are you asking me who I am?
Yes.
I'm a YouTuber who talks mostly about books, but sometimes music stuff and sometimes art stuff, but mostly about books.
And occasionally mental health.
Occasionally mental health. Yeah, I do talk about mental health sometimes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to jump right into dislikes.
Okay.
I dislike that having anti-Semitism in the White House has led to bolder anti-Semitism in the United States. There have been 90 bomb threats at various Jewish organizations in 2017, 20 of which happened yesterday, according to the Anti-Defamation League. There's a link in the description. This is a crappy thing, which I just want you to know about, because not only are racism, transphobia, misogyny still going strong, so is anti-Semitism.
Yep.
Did you have anything that you wanted to toss into our dislike segment, Emma?
I don't know if you've talked about this yet, but Casey Affleck winning an Oscar. That's just crap on crap on crap on crap on crap.
Yes.
And hopefully Washington having to give him that award.
Yeah,
An advocate for sexual survivors of sexual assault and abuse, and this man who's had many allegations against him of the same sort of thing. And oh god, it's just rape culture to the T.
Yes, I mean, the people pointed out on Twitter that last year at the Oscars, Brie Larson won for her performance in The Room, which is about sexual assault, and then she had to give this Oscar to the shithole that is Casey Affleck. And you know, kudos to her. She didn't clap, she didn't smile, she just did her job and then got off the stage. I think Emma's frozen for a second, but I'm gonna assume she's coming back.
I'm back again.
She's back. She's back. All right. And then I'm gonna jump into likes.
Okay.
Let's go right into positives. I always like It's Radish Times videos,
Okay.
and her latest one is no exception. Remembering about her, I think her grandfather it's beautiful. It's really good, and I've linked to that in the video description. I don't know. I can't really talk about it much. She is so good with words. She makes me feel like a kindergartner when I talk. So just check out her videos. She's really good.
She's fantastic. I love
and you had somebody that you wanted to mention for your likes.
Yeah. This is a pretty mid-sized YouTuber. He's called Conan X. He's like a high school student, art student. His videos are beautiful and they're calming and they're just the definition of the word aesthetic. He's an amazing artist. He's very cool. He makes me feel very old and not cool. But yeah, everyone should go watch him because he's fantastic and just a lovely human being. And I've been really enjoying watching his videos. Very inspiring stuff.
That is great. You sent me the link. It's youtube.com/Conan X A Cannon. And I'm also going to include that in the description of the video once I have finished the show. Let's move to learning. I learned from Dana Hand, who is at Mama K Bear on Twitter, that AMC theaters all have closed caption devices, as well as other assistive devices, like the Captive View. And that's the thing where you put it into your cup holder, and then you prop up the device in front of your face, so between you and the theater, and you can watch captions as the movie's happening.
That's awesome. Yay, AMC theaters. That's so cool.
It is great. I have a link to, I think, her tweet in the description of this video, where she actually took a photo of the screen for Lego Batman, where it shows the intro branding and it has little captions of Lego Batman dissing Superman. It's great.
Yes, that's a great movie too. So like double awesome.
Oh, it was so fun.
It was so much fun. My learning is not that cool, but I learned that I really like Snapchat again.
Any particular reason? Was it a new filter?
No, I just didn't use it for about 6 months, and then I just decided to download it again. Well, I downloaded it because a guy on Tinder was like, "Hey, you should get on Snapchat," and I was like, "Okay." And so I did, and he didn't send me anything weird, which is good. But
Whew.
it's fun. I'm enjoying it
That's
because I use
awesome.
Instagram stories, but then I was like, maybe I'll do both and just do all the social media.
Yeah, I've been watching people try to do both Instagram stories and Snapchat, and it's interesting to see the different approaches. Some people try to do this exact same thing. Some people do slight variations. Um, I don't know.
I have to keep with my Instagram aesthetic, and then my Snapchat is just goofy.
Well, it's good. That's
Yeah.
good then. More artistic channel outputs, which is always a great thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over to helping. In my helping segment, Emma Brown helped me by donating money to me specifically so I could order an ACLU shirt, which helps them. And then that's what I did.
Yay.
So there's links in the video description to Emma Brown's Twitter. Check them out. And also to the ACLU shirt that I ordered using the money that they donated to me. And it says, "Dissent is patriotic," and I am so looking forward to wearing that shirt all the time.
I love that. I want that shirt too. Oh man, in similar vein, I have an Etsy store where I'm making stuff where all the proceeds goes to, well, I don't make any money really yet. All the money goes to ACLU, and a few of my friends bought stuff, so that was cool. Yay for
That is
friends.
awesome. Please send me the link to that Etsy store, and I'll put that in the video description as well.
I can do that, definitely.
I've been told that people who had previously been getting notifications when I go live on YouTube have not been getting those notifications, and I don't know why. My settings are all exactly the same, but that is apparently why a lot of people are missing joining in to the chat when the show starts.
That sucks.
It does suck, but I mean, just set yourself an actual alarm somewhere on your phone or something, because I'm trying to be pretty consistent about starting right around 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then you can join in the chats. Updates. I finished all of my new job training, my apartment manager training, yesterday, and I signed off a little agreement thing on being an on-site employee, which means that officially I don't have to pay rent anymore, which is amazing.
That's so awesome. That is so cool.
So that is my big update, which is, as of tomorrow. I was a little bit nervous. I had the money. I had it. I brought it together, but I don't have to send it to them for rent anymore tomorrow.
Awesome. Good update.
Yeah. Now I can try to find more like part-time jobs for evenings and stuff, so that I can actually have spending money instead of just survival.
Yeah.
I think I can manage that. I can find something.
You can manage that. At least you got survival down. That's good.
And then, have you any updates to share with our viewers, Emma?
Oh man! Last week I finally presented a research project that I spent a year working on at a conference. So that was a big update, because now I have no obligations school-wise except for doing my classes.
Hooray! Can I ask what the topic of the project was?
It was about a writer called Dorothy L. Sayers and how feminism was a part of her works. And she was a writer in the 1930s, and she wrote mystery novels. A contemporary of Agatha Christie.
I've heard of Dorothy Sayers. What did I hear? I think I saw Flavia Zodan quote her book once on her Twitter. That's so cool.
Yeah, cool.
I'm going to move over. Oh, we've got Katrina Ames here on the chat. Hey. Hi, Katrina.
Hi.
I vicariously enjoyed NerdCon Nerdfighteria over the weekend from watching some of my friends' Twitter feeds and Facebook stuffs.
Look nice.
Have you been to any conventions, Emma?
I have not. I'm trying to go to a convention in August it's like a booktube convention, but I don't know if I'll be able to go. I live in a weird part of the country, and there aren't a lot of conventions happening in the South, really, so YouTube ones at least.
Sure. That's a shame.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer.
I mean, I felt similarly when I was living in DC. Aside from the occasional YouTube creator meetups that YouTube and Google organized, there wasn't very much for me. I could have gone up to New York, but that's a heck of a hike.
Yeah, no, South Carolina is just in the weird pocket where nothing is going on.
Boo.
Yeah,
Well, I'm hoping that at some point you'll make it to VidCon so we can meet and hang
I would
out.
love that. I would love to go to VidCon.
That'd be so great. You could join all the other booktubers there. You should be on a booktubing panel. That's what you should be.
I should not. I should not be on a booktubing panel
Why not?
because I'm not that good at it. I'm a
That
kid.
is the best person to be on the panel. I don't want the people who like do all the things that like fire off the YouTube analytics so they've become like, you know, million subscriber booktubers. I want booktubers who are in the trenches.
I am the trenches for sure. 100% true.
I'm going to move to my plans. On Thursday of this week, I'll be joined on this YouTube morning show by my friend Stephen Cash. So check that out. I mean, I've got his links in the description to his Twitter. Check that out. He does a cool YouTube channel where mostly he's reviewed noir movies and old style movies. It's very cool. And he is writing a web series that's going to be presented in like a radio show fashion. And I've auditioned for one of his voiceover parts. So hopefully I'll be voicing a part on his show.
That's awesome. That's a cool plan. I don't have any plans.
That's fine. You're in school. Your plan is school.
I have class at 10:30. I'm going to talk about monks.
Oh,
that's my plan.
That's fun.
Yep, I'm in a class of music and monasticism. It's wild.
That's awesome. In the chat, we are also joined by Rebel Wheels NYC, who says good morning.
Good morning to her, or to whoever it is, whatever gender.
That's a good response. I'm actually not sure what pronoun Michelle uses. I think it's her, but they can certainly correct me if I'm mistaken. Katrina says, in response to you being in the trenches, I disagree. I think your perspective is valuable on books, and I enjoy what you make.
That's so nice. Thank you, Katrina. That's very nice.
And then like my other plans are the same plans I've been having for a couple of episodes now, which are that I need to figure out my votes for my local election on March 7th. So I still have my pamphlet that I'm reading through slowly. And then I need to figure out my plans for my 4th YouTube anniversary.
Hey.
Yeah. So if anybody has suggestions on what I can do that is very collaborative, that'll bring in my viewers to participate with me as well as other YouTubers, please leave me some suggestions here on the video or on Twitter or wherever. And because I'm considering all things. I'm considering all the things. In the chat, Rebel Wheels NYC says, I use her, but any pronoun is cool. But I appreciate you asking and not assuming.
Yay for being cool and asking things.
And that's generally a good good advice for life.
I think
be
so.
Cool and ask for things.
Be cool. Be a cool person and be considerate and ask people things.
Exactly. I'm going to switch over to the dog cam to take us out,
Dog.
as I always do. She's just asleep.
Oh,
but you know, cute. As always, thanks for watching my morning show, whether you watched live or tuned in later. Thank you, Emma, for joining me today.
It was so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Yay. And as always, remember that tomorrow will be even better.
Yay. Bye.
Yay.